In this video I want to talk about the evolution of CDs and DVDs. When CDs first came out, they were really they were able to hold 600 to 700 megabytes of information, and they were really used for music and file distribution. I mean, you just couldn't get a whole song on a floppy disk, so we needed a better storage medium. And these CDs were really called CD-ROM because CD-ROM were just there. They were one way. You know, manufacturers or software developers would send stuff out on CD-ROM, and we had CD-ROM drives that could only read data. We couldn't write to them. And then pretty soon we wanted to write to them, and we had CDRs. We could basically write to them one time. Once we filled them up, that was it. And then we said, now we want to be able to write and rewrite, and then CDs developed or evolved into CDRWs. Well, pretty soon we wanted to get some video and, films or video on DVDs and or on storage mediums, and so CDs kind of evolved into something called a DVD. They could hold 4.6 gigs, and they were used for video distribution. We had DVD-ROMs. Again, those are just for distribution. And then we wanted to write to DVDs, so we had DVD-Rs. We could write and fill them up one time, and that was it. And then we had DVD-RWs. And for DVD, I made a little storage table here for you. So as DVDs continued to evolve, we had single-sided and double-sided, and we also had a single layer and a dual layer. So if you had a DVD that was single-sided, you could store 4.7 gigabytes. If it was double-sided, you could store 9.4. But if you had a DVD that was dual layer and single-sided, 8.5 gigabytes, dual layer and double-sided, 17 gigabytes. Now, a dual layer is a secondary layer on the same side that allows you to store data. And then the medium continued to evolve, and we ultimately wound up with something called Blu-ray that uses blue laser to store data on a disk instead of red. It allows data to be more densely stored, higher storage capacity. And we have 25 gigabytes on a single layer. We have 50 gigabytes on a dual layer. So that's Blu-ray. And there are higher storage on other types of Blu-ray mediums. So that's a quick look at the evolution of CD, DVD, and some Blu-ray.